How is everybody doing today?
Good,
Make
good.
sure, make sure to hit
Recovering from
the.
spring break.
I know, right? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to share. Three guys from Little Rock. We got Peel, we got John, we got Mike in the house, and we're
Oh, yeah.
finna talk about it today. They say Marvin Sapp never would have made it. Never would have made it.
Never would have paid.
Never would have paid it.
It.
Never would have paid it.
Oh, good. Oh,
Oh man. The hot topic. Marvin Sapp raising 40K for a convention offering. What y'all think about that? I think it's two sides to that coin, but what y'all think about that though?
It's always a public appearance, and they take little clips. But I understand it's a no walking thing when offering or prayer, altar call, and things like that. But sometimes, and that's normal. So closing the doors is different from locking them. But we see it's everything is a money grab. Everything is a hustle nowadays, and I think in clips like this, the church ain't no exception. Everything needs money.
Yeah. What you think, Phil?
um, man, that man crazy. It's echoing.
It's not echoing on my side.
Uh,
It's good. It's good on my side.
oh,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, that's crazy. That's all I can say. I don't want the church folks to
Yeah, it's two
come see me.
sides to the coin, right? It's people that don't really understand, and it's easy. It's easy to like it's like easy pickings, man. It's almost like throwing darts, shooting fish in the barrels. If you don't know, if you don't understand, you know what I'm saying? That side of the coin. Then it's the other side. Like when you have a commercial building, they're like a big building he was in too, like a big building, and you hold that many people. People don't think about the lights. It's not like the lights of your house, the light bills of your house. The water bill is not like the water bill of your house. Things cost money, man. Commercial fees, clean up.
Was
Most
this
people, most people don't stay behind to clean up when they leave church. They just leave their stuff wherever it is, tissue, all kind of
uh,
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
was this a 1 day thing?
No, 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 no,
I
no.
think
I
it was
think it was.
conference,
Yeah, it was
but
a conference. Yeah, it was a conference.
but I mean,
Yeah,
$40,000 in 1 day, just one night. You know what I mean? Could be considered by some excessive. I don't know anybody's mortgage monthly,
but
uh,
it's a commercial building though.
and I understand.
And
That.
then for a week, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm not trying to sit here like you can look at it two ways. You can look at it like they on social media, they just eating the clip up. You know what I'm saying? Or you understand how business work. Things got to get paid for, man. If anybody go to church, most people know most of the place the women go first is the bathroom. They go in there, check stuff, using the bathroom. They running up the light bill. Stuff get ran up. Like how much y'all think a commercial light bill costs?
I don't know.
We could be talking about thousands of dollars, man, just for the light bill. We ain't got to the other maintenance and stuff. Just like stuff break down on your house, stuff break down at a church or a commercial building too.
He need to switch light bulbs. Then.
That
He,
might cost money. Light bulbs cost it ain't free, man.
he need
Everything costs. When you walk into a church, you don't realize everything costs,
he-
man. But
man
if you
But
never
I
been
think
behind the
people
scene,
does
40,000.
do realize stuff costs, but they're coming to be ministered to and not being held up or guilted out of their finances.
but how do
We
you?
understand that you need money, but
But here's the
guilting or
thing: you
shaming
don't have to
people.
give. You don't have
Yeah,
to give.
exactly. That's what manipulation comes in. When you're guilting people to give more or stretch, you know
How
what I mean?
did he
People
guilt them into doing it? How did he guilt them into doing it?
I mean, I'm just saying he did.
Yeah.
But when you put pressure on a person, if they want their blessings, they're going to pay their tithes or their offerings or whatever the case may be. Don't leave. You'll be socially shunned for not giving. So
I think you
people,
just look at what God say.
So what?
I think you gotta
Well,
look at what God say
no,
about it. No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying like
yeah,
biblically, what's in the Bible, what
yeah.
God said
Look at
about it.
what God say. Not this man that's
Sure.
trying to get all the money in your pocket. Just get the last, get every dime out of you he
Because I
possibly.
think sometimes people don't realize, like, if you have a real pastor that pastors people at a church, what he has to go through to pastor people. I'm not saying like trying to justify. I'm just telling you, like, just like you got a job and you got stress. What do y'all think, like a pastor? What do you think some of the stuff that they don't talk about that a pastor probably deal with when he's pastoring people? He's dealing with people and their problems and things they're going through.
yeah, that's what you signed up for.
Yeah, I mean that's a job that you took, and now you can't complain about the job being hard when
They
you
don't,
volunteer. Matter of fact, you fought other people to get there.
huh? Who do that? You say you fought other people.
Uh, yeah, it's a competition to be um, the senior pastor,
I
or
don't know
what I mean,
about that. That's
they don't
bad.
just give you like a church that's worth $1 million. They don't just, hey, guy off the street. You know what I mean? There's competition in these big churches. Uh, they didn't just give Joel Osteen a church; he had to hustle for that. You know what I
I thought
mean?
his dad had a church first.
Hey, I guess he
Yeah.
inherited it. You know what I mean? So I guess he didn't
Like,
have.
think about Joel Osteen Church. How much you think it costs to run that church on the Sunday? The bills, like the overhead, to run the church, just
And
like a business, like McDonald's. Just like McDonald's, it costs to run a McDonald's, right? Every
But
day.
you're supposed to be, helping people and ministering, and I guess, and it couldn't cost a fraction of what they were getting in. They're clearing maintenance costs or operational costs. Uh, they're profiting. You know what I mean? They're not just struggling to keep the lights on. You know what I mean? You don't get a
But
you don't get
but a church like Joel Osteen he has a staff that he has to pay, right?
yeah, and they're still profiting like a lot
You
after
think so?
everybody
I don't
pays.
know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I think they probably some of them church. Not. I'm not talking about his. I'm just. There's a lot of churches out there. They look like they are, but they probably barely breaking
Oh no!
even.
I mean, it's a lot of bottom of the barrel churches, where the
Yeah.
pastor probably is making $28,000 take home.
No, I'm talking about some of the
We're
big
not talking about
churches.
those.
I'm talking about some of the big churches. They look like they're profiting, but they once they pay the staff and stuff, how much is really left over in facilities and stuff
Hey,
like
look,
that?
I'm not counting God's money, so
I'm not either, but that's what the
I'm
social
not
media
going to be
is.
on it. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
On social media, the perception is if a pastor has a private plane and his name and space is on the side of a jet, he's got
But see, they always choose the most extreme. That's what I'm saying. They always choose the
I mean,
most
that's
extreme.
where we're not choosing the pastor that's wearing hand-me-down shoes. I mean, those are, he's living like Jesus, so he's not the problem. We're talking about the problem people that are hustling and manipulating.
But I'm saying they talk about the problem people so much they never talk about the good. That's all I'm saying.
so,
Well,
so
don't you talk about I mean, we don't talk about the people doing good in the community. The neighborhood watch don't say, "Hey, look at all the good stuff that we have." They talk about the problems to get rid of the problems. You know what I mean? The principal is more concerned about the problem children, rather the honor roll children. You got to get the problem children, the bad children, away from the good children. So nobody talks about the things that are good.
yeah. So I what was the 40,000 for though? That's what I want to know.
I mean, these things
I
are
mean, I don't know. I mean, they could be using it for facilities. I mean, who knows? Like facilities trying to. I mean, people have to.
To hold it, it was already paid for, right?
no,
What's
I mean,
that? No. After like
these
you don't
things
understand.
are really fundraisers. Like, how do they feed the homeless? That costs money. I
Like the
mean,
church, like Jay, the church you used to go to, right?
yeah,
How much do you think it costs to run that on a Sunday? That sanctuary that they have,
yeah. I mean, no, they
and they have a staff. They have sound engineering and cameras, not even including like the deacons and stuff like that. And then the facilities, the lights. They got stage lights, like what they have in concerts or whatever, concert lights. That's not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a business, like, period.
100%. 100%.
It's people in there, full staff, daycare, you know what I mean? And these ministries need to be run. These people need to be
Yeah.
fed. If you got a homeless ministry, you got a soup kitchen ministry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the food costs money. Getting the food and stuff. Yeah.
They don't just, hey, I'm doing this for, now, I wish it was, I'm doing this for God, give me all your extra food, and but it doesn't work like that.
Food banks gonna charge you. Yeah, food banks not gonna give it to you for free.
You know what I mean? To help people. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm saying. There's another side that people not really thinking about is when you dealing with, churches of that size, they not really.
But a lot of people have been personally burnt. You know what I mean? So they're happy to jump on the bandwagon when they.
But when you think about getting burnt though, like, are you getting burnt because you're omitting what's happening? Like, there's a difference between getting burnt, and how many times do you got to get burnt to know that you're getting burnt? I guess that's what I'm saying.
Hey, but when somebody says I'm doing it in Jesus' name, you know what I mean? You're supposed to.
But you got to have discernment, because in the Bible it said people will come in Jesus' name and they'll be false. So
yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Hey, maybe
they go their butt. See, their butt gets you in trouble.
You're saying, hey, what if it's my fault? I got to take accountability for being a victim.
Some of it, it's two sides to the coin, right? It's a two-way thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you always say, hey, if you get robbed, you shouldn't have been there. You know what I mean? It was something you can do to get out of the situation. Sometimes just bad stuff happens. You know what I mean? You can figure out 50 ways out of a situation.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying going to church is a choice. Giving is a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice. At the end of the day, it's a choice. Now, if you make that decision fast or that choice fast, I'm just saying everything's a choices, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to give. You don't. And people don't, you don't have to give. You can sit right in there, look at him doing it, and if it's not in your heart to give, you don't have to give. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. You not feel led to give, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're led by God to do something, people are going to criticize you. Whether right or wrong, I mean, it's just how it go. You know what I'm saying?
People won't criticize anything. We're led by God, not led. If you make an action, they're going to criticize it. Say a word, they're going to criticize it. And the thing is, everybody, if you're in the church, you probably love God. A lot of people trust God, and God has done a lot of stuff for each individual person. And when somebody tugs on your heartstrings, like, well, God gave you all this, can't you give him just a little $20? See, it's just $20. If you stack that $20 against everything God did for you.
Like I said, if you ever sold a dream before, it's hard for somebody to sell you a dream if you sold a dream before, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just understand everybody don't think like this, so I get it, you know what I'm saying?
But it's skill set. These people are professionals. They study the word.
But it still goes back to the basic of selling a dream, though. It still goes back to the basic.
I mean, we got more skills to sell dreams than they got to defend it. I mean, so you gotta.
But you gotta understand in the world that people will take advantage of you, either a wolf or a sheep sometimes, you know.
But in the house of God, though.
Yeah, it said in the Bible, like people will come in the name of Jesus. There'll be false prophets.
Basically, trust nobody. Give.
No,
nothing.
you gotta have discernment. You gotta have discernment.
So,
you gotta keep the lights. You gotta keep the lights on.
Just like when you dating, just like when you out there dating, you gotta know that the girls that'll take advantage of you and the girls that won't, right? The girls that'll put something in your drink that'll knock you out, take your jewelry and stuff like that, right? You gotta have discernment. You gotta have discernment.
No, you can't discern it.
Yeah.
Huh? You said what?
Then you can't.
Yeah, you can discern it.
So is it right or wrong, Mike?
You said what?
Is it right or wrong?
Right or wrong for what?
To use manipulation.
No, I'm saying right or wrong for what?
Is he selling the dream or not?
No, I don't think he was. I think he was led by God. And you have a choice as in the crowd to give or not to give. You have a choice.
So you're saying he wasn't wrong, but it's a lot of them out there that are wrong and that are.
It's case by case. It's a case by case basis.
Exactly. So, and you're telling us the decision is on us, and we got to make sure we're not doing the wrong thing by following the wrong shepherd. I thought all men of God should be respected and not spoke down upon.
You have to have discernment. You don't have to speak down on somebody to know that they are operating in a false pretense in Jesus' name.
Never would have gave it. Man, open that door, man. I'm out here, man. Get out
I
of
mean, you don't even have nobody. You can sit right in there on the front row and look at them talking, and you don't have to give. You don't. I mean, some people just feel.
But you don't have feelings like normal people.
You said what?
You don't have like feelings like normal
But
people.
these would be the same people that are gonna do credit card fraud and scam and run game with people though. But then they'll say something about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world's so hypocritical sometimes.
No. I mean, no. See, that's a thing that you people do. It's wrong when the credit card scammer does it, and it's wrong when he does it. When you
No, I'm not saying neither one of them. I'm saying, but you criticize
both
one.
of them are wrong.
No, I don't think you're wrong.
If you scamming folks, you're wrong.
How did he scam him though? Did he scam him though?
But I'm talking about you.
Because you're looking at it from the outside. When you're on the inside, you don't know what's on the inside. How that work?
So just because credit card scammer steal my information, he cool because I don't know what he going through, and I don't know what he's gonna use the money for.
No. What I'm saying is, when you're dealing with a church, you're dealing with facilities, you're dealing with. There's a lot of things that we don't know. It's like politics. Like it's a black.
You said basically saying they need money, right?
You said what?
You basically saying they need money to run their organization.
How do you pay the utilities?
No, I mean just you.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. How do you pay the utilities?
I say they need money. Are you saying they need money?
Yes. Don't muzzle the ox. That's in the Bible. Don't muzzle the ox. Don't muzzle the ox that tread the grain, right?
Me too. They need money. I need money. We all need money. So what makes you different?
You said what?
If I need money and they need money,
choice. The power of choice.
What makes them different? I mean, everybody needs it, right?
It was the power of choice. Do you feel led to give or do you not feel led to give? Yeah. And if you don't feel led to give, don't give. And if you do, you led to give.
Sound like you should have had it at a smaller place.
Y'all do stupid, man. All right, y'all, go to the next topic, man. Oh, man, spring break. Our generation versus today's generation.
Oh.
Is there a difference or is it about the same?
Big difference.
Yeah, it's a difference. Technology's different. Options are different. Did we have resorts back then? Did we?
I saw resorts on the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yeah, for them. I'm talking about for regular people, though. I'm talking about for rich people. Maybe Magic Springs, maybe. Silver Dollar City.
You didn't know they existed.
No, you didn't have enough money, resources. People be saying it ain't about the money.
Spring break for me was my dad putting on the sprinkler.
Y'all didn't go to Mariana? Y'all didn't go down to Mariana? Y'all didn't go down to Mariana that much?
We in the summer. That's summer. We talking about
summer. Yeah, that's the summer.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In the spring, you know what I mean?
We going down.
We out of school, but my parents wasn't out of school. You know.
Yeah, they wasn't off work. Yes, sir.
So,
you got to ration out the food. You can't go through the food. You know, they used to you being at school for 8 hours, so the food would last long. In spring break when you at home, boy, that sounds me go by fast. Man, what y'all doing, man? Y'all just eating because it's here. Y'all better start pacing yourself. I used to get those talks.
Talking about going out of town, you know what I mean? The whole family get together. We got to rent an Astro van or something.
I know, right? 15 people filed in the Astro van.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Y'all can rent one?
Huh?
Or
you gotta trust that your Uncle Jody
Hey,
Astro, Uncle Jody, a Econoline van and 40 Econoline van work.
You reach on the seat, it's a condom under there. What's this?
Man, he got stockings on the carburetor, man. Why he got
Hey, Uncle Van had a 350 engine in it, man. What are you talking about?
He got a Ford van with a Chevy 350. It's like how you put that in there. And then, like I say, man, I know one thing. We took the kids to Great Wolf Lodge, that wasn't it bad. I think that's kind of new. They didn't have that kind of stuff back then. Like I say, I know we rolled past Six Flags. Six Flags is still there in the same place, same ride. They got about a couple new ones, man. I was like, man, because I think my mom took us there when we was in junior high one time. She took us to Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we didn't go a whole. People be saying it ain't about the money, man. I think people don't understand. If you don't got resources, it's just things you can't do. And when you got the resources, you can make things easier. Like I say, when you don't got the resources, you drive into a Disney World, 17-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? But when you got the resources, yeah, you can do a private jet if you want to. If you got the resources, you can fly. And then getting the scare, he could have somebody pick you up at the airport and take you to the hotel instead of trying to get a rental car when you got the resources.
Yeah,
but when you don't got the money,
you stay on the resort. When you don't get the money, you stay in a Motel 6. You know what I mean?
I'm saying a Motel
drive up to
6.
the park. You know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just,
So,
options. You know what I mean? Things.
more options. More options.
You had as a kid. You know what I mean? Having 6 and 7 kids decrease your options. I mean,
man,
you can
exponentially.
You can outburden a good income. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
But you got 8 kids. Like,
whew.
You might as well be making minimum wage.
Man, we went to Baskin Robbins one time. I think it was like Pakistani family. Bro, they literally had one of them panel vans. Like they deliver stuff in like Amazon or something. Had the whole family in there. Probably had like 8 kids in there. In a panel van, Nissan panel van.
I mean, it's the only thing you can get to hold that.
That's what I'm saying. It's the only thing you can get. I can't have that many kids. You got so many kids. The only you get is a panel van, man. That's crazy,
I mean,
man.
like, how do you get somebody pregnant like that? You know what I mean? Kids
Easy.
all everywhere.
Easy.
I'm not trying to get, man. Ugh.
Easy.
Every time I think about it, I'm just like, you know, I got
and then women be trying to bring the men. You just as culpable too. You land. Oh man, you're both at fault. 10 kids, man. Woo.
I'm getting nauseous.
I mean, when you get 10 kids, you got 10 student conferences. Not even other stuff they do at school. You're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, doctor's appointments. Oh my God, man. Birthdays. You got 10 birthdays.
I mean, that's a birthday a month almost.
Man, God. Man, that's crazy. Then too, man, like say, a lot of stuff, like say, is more available now with just online and booking and stuff. I think back then you used to have to call and do stuff. You couldn't do stuff on the internet back then.
Yeah, you got to print out. Like, you got to use a real map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, another thing, too, kids see more stuff. You know what I mean? We may have seen a Disneyland commercial every now and then.
Yeah.
But, you know, kids, they got commercials. Daddy, I want this.
On YouTube, Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like they know about. I want to go to Turks and Caicos, sir. Like, you are 7 years old.
Don't even know, you can't even spell Turks and Caicos.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I was about to catch a fade with them kids last night talking about we ain't really went nowhere. I know you lying.
Man. Don't know nothing about a budget. Don't know nothing about
Go in that room and see all the beds you got. You know what I mean?
Man.
You feel this air conditioner?
Boy.
Oh, yeah, forget.
All right, y'all. We got to pick one. Pick one. Wet Fest or Wild River Country?
That was hard. You know, one of them is cheap. You know what I mean? You got the
But you gotta skip school. You gotta skip school to go to it though.
But the madness, that's a part of the rush. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't have a car, so they jumping in other folks' cars.
I know, right? Did you ever go to a Wet Fest, Phil?
What?
Did you ever go?
Man, what type of question is that, man?
You was a choir boy in high school. I ain't do none of that stuff y'all did, man.
It was right around the corner for him.
Well, I don't know what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Boy. So which one y'all picking, Wet Fest or Wild River Country?
I'm definitely going Wild River Country. I got so many memories out there.
Yeah.
Just getting dropped off. Like I used to work at the boys' club. We get our little check.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got paid.
Yeah.
$20 to get in. Stayed there whole day. You know what I mean? You see people from every hood in there.
I'm going Wet Fest. I'm going Wet Fest, man. Cause you know what's crazy? You see, you remember stuff from the Wet Fest, and you be like a crocus or something. It's like, I know you from somewhere.
Do get freaky.
But while we playing, they was getting down. They was going crazy in Wild Country too. And Wild Country wasn't no cakewalk either.
What's that night water?
Night water.
Yeah, we sneaking in. We ain't paying for nothing. We sneaking in.
And what they gonna turn Wild Country into now? Is it like a Top Golf or something?
Yeah, it's already down.
Okay.
Like in the summer, like me, Nick, Keon, and Kelton, we was just like probably the first Saturday.
Yeah.
It was fun. Crazy.
I remember I went with y'all one time and I couldn't walk on the concrete, man. It was just my feet was red as that sign, red as that title thing, man.
It's like, you ain't never lived until you almost drowned that water.
Boy, that's the real baptism right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was too tall. Man, so I didn't have to worry about that problem.
The waves come.
The wave pool.
Yeah. I was out there getting the raps. Like, oh yeah, I'll take that rap. Don't even worry about it. He turn it back in and get that 50 cents.
Yeah,
I was out there hustling, man.
Whoever bring the next water park here, they gonna make some money.
They need to do it like Great Wolf Lodge, was on the inside, man. You can do it all year round. That's where you make the money at. Because I think when we went there, it was like 85 degrees inside with the water park, and they had a thermostat on 85 degrees. So
I'd be sick.
Nah, actually, because the water still was a little cool, though, so it actually kind of balanced out, man. So, but yeah. I think the thing that's cool about Great Wolf Lodge, too, is it's more family-oriented, so you don't got them BBLs coming in there and stuff, man. Like, you probably would at Wild Country, man. You want your kids seeing my son go crazy. But Dad, what the world supposed to do with this, man?
Yeah, because I think it was that, I want to say, it's been open about a few years now.
What's that?
The Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah.
But
they got different ones. They got, like I said, one there. They got one in Kansas City. We went to. That's where we stayed at first. And
I think it's too much censorship with women's what they wear and what they swim in.
Man.
Did you see what Phyllis Rashad said on Breakfast Club, and women was getting mad at her because she said she think women are just wearing not enough clothes. She go to a college campus and they wearing strips of clothes.
Yeah.
And they went off. It's like, man, this woman is full of wisdom. This is a woman. And if y'all can't listen to her, what in the world? You know what I'm saying?
But you can't tell some women nothing.
You can't tell them nothing. Like what Trick Daddy say? What Trick Daddy say? I don't talk to I don't talk to older women. Because they say they way.
They stuck in their way. Yeah.
Man.
Hey, I don't know if y'all been on a cruise yet?
Nah, boy, no.
Bro, the stuff you see that them people
I can only imagine.
And they so confident. Like
that's what I like about Great Wolf Lodge, because it's more family oriented, man. They don't come in there like it's the Cisco video. Who's that girl so scared to leave?
Oh man,
human body.
The thumb song,
People are really
it's natural.
Yeah, it's very natural. It's just a human body, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, you know.
It's just the respect yourself thing, man.
But you feel like somebody disrespectful to themselves. I mean, I understand their actions if they're doing things, you know. Some people be fully covered and you don't like how tight it is. That's making you uncomfortable. That's a you problem and not a
No, it ain't making me uncomfortable. It's just you can put yourself in situations and wonder why it happened. Because of what you do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, trash men probably gonna come talk to you more when you like that, you know what I'm saying? But you can't complain about it. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
That's their problem. I mean, if
right, but that's what you hear them complain about. Why I can't never meet no good man? Why I can't never do this? Well, you got blonde hair, blue eyes, and you from Silver City Court, and you got blonde hair, blue eyes, and you black. I wonder why.
It's not blood, it's platinum.
Platinum.
It's not blood, it's platinum.
And then you wonder why, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, you know.
Nah, hey
Yeah.
man, just what to say, dress accordingly. You know, sometimes it's okay to put them up. You know what I'm saying? Put them things up.
Like I say, you want to go dance with the wolves, go dance with the wolves. Don't complain about it when they come out, you know.
I'm still gonna look though.
Like I told them at church, man. I told them at church, man. Church is chicken. They put their chicken on display. It's cheap. The expensive stuff you got to commit to. You don't even know what's coming out. It's just back in the kitchen. You don't even know. They got to cook it and bring it out. But church is chicken, right there, legs and thighs, right there in the window. $2.99.
I don't like the mystery box. You know what I mean? Because you think
No, but if you go to Sonny Williams to get a steak, you go to Sonny Williams to get a steak.
sometimes
You're gonna have to sit down and wait on it.
it's not a mystery box. We know the product we get. Sometimes like they you pay this money, you wait, and they take it out and it's like, oh, I paid for this. Why is it dry?
But that's that Marshall mystery box though. You know what I'm saying? Over there on Marshall and Wolf Street.
Hey, whoa.
Mystery box, man.
No matter how good the steak is, but if you get it well done, you know what I mean, it's still gonna be tough. So
Yeah, that's true. Definitely true. Oh boy, that's funny. So real life thinking, now we talking about the stereotypes. Are they inaccurate or can they save you time?
all stereotypes are kind of based in some truth, but it's an overestimation. You know what I mean?
You think so?
That's
You don't think your stereotypes is just right?
boy? Of course not. That's crazy.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you go on the stereotype, any black man in a luxury car, shoot him because he's a criminal or a drug dealer. You know what I mean? He shouldn't be here. It's only 30% that's gonna be not a criminal. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's just like me wearing black Air Force Ones. I'm
Yeah.
stereotyping. I actually like them.
But most of the crimes you see dudes got on black Air Force Ones.
No. It gotta be the high top ones, you know that's
The hot top is crazy work. That's
Or
like, why are you wearing these, sir?
or girls with like all color hair, like all blue or all red or all yellow. They be mentally, in another place. Is that inaccurate? Is that inaccurate?
it's a lot of it's yeah. Well, I don't want to say it's
I've met a
stereotype.
lot of nice.
How can you be mentally stable? It's all blue. I'm talking about not black. It's just all blue from the roots to the tip, all blue.
It's artistic expression.
Okay, that's fine. However you want to frame it.
Yeah, but
Because I know some PhD nurses.
So what are some stereotypes that you think that are? What are some stereotypes that you think are pretty close? They can save you time.
I said that to disagree with most of them, but like most of the stereotypes are based in some truth.
Yeah, 100%.
if you see a young dude with
Shiesty.
fitting jeans,
Boy, you see a young
and
dude
it's
with that
about six
shiesty.
of them, and it's about 6 of them.
And it depends on where you at. Like if you're in the west side, you see a dude with a shiesty on US Save You Lot grocery store. I mean, is that pretty close? Is that
No,
I ain't gonna take no chance.
or the old Kroger's on Conner Glen?
Oh, no.
You see a dude with a shiesty on the old Kroger's on
No,
Conner Glen.
it has to be the full attire. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be the shiesty mask. It has to be the full attire. They got when they
What's the full attire? What's the full attire?
hood,
Skinny jeans.
yeah, skinny
Sports.
So is that not a stereotype?
No, we're not saying. We're saying that based on truth. Most of them.
Well, you see the skinny
I'm
jeans.
not taking a chance. It's a 30% chance. That's too high for me.
Well, you see the skinny jeans, and he got a Hellstar shirt on and the shiesty
Man.
on. You might want to.
True Religion got True Religion jeans on.
No, that's old. That's too old for them.
Hey, no lie, man. I seen him do the Walmart. Was it last night? I think he had his Glock with the extendo in his arm. He was carrying it like this, walking in Walmart.
You see what I'm saying?
I
What-
was like,
What type
man.
of jeans did he have on?
He was scared because he
Man,
knew
that's crazy.
at Walmart. He wasn't taking the chances.
Yeah, it was late at night, about 9 o'clock. It was
Guess what?
dark.
If you're that scared, stay at home.
Yeah, that's true.
If you gotta have it not on you, but out, basically out, Yeah.
Depending on where you at. Depending on
Oh
where
No,
you
man,
at.
no, he shouldn't be there. He should
now,
go home. You're not allowed at Walmart because you're
that,
too scared.
What if you're in St. John's? What if you're in St. John's 9 o'clock at night? You don't need that.
He shouldn't have been there. Like you don't.
But you just told me earlier, you said you shouldn't have been there. That's like we saying like somebody should do like 90 ways to do something though.
In some places you
common
can
sense.
afford. He could have avoided Southwest Walmart after
Yeah,
dark.
that's true. That's true.
If he felt that scary, that he had to have the thing out. So
Yeah.
you just stay home, bro.
Yeah, and it was like
Matter of
that.
fact, I tell people this all the time. If you feel like you have to have your gun to go somewhere, don't go.
You don't need to
Right.
be there.
Right.
Don't go. Like,
So
now, if you have your gun all the time, hey, you know what I mean? You just keep it with you in your car or you conceal carry, that's fine. But if you have to answer a question, do I need it to
Yeah.
go to this place?
What did it say on Friday? If I knew you needed a gun just to walk down the street, we would have never moved to this neighborhood. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, it was like that video I saw a few
Man,
days
the
ago.
world, I mean, when you think about it, though, man, you're talking to kids, the world is just pretty much based around stereotypes. Most people don't fully know, so they kind of go off stereotypes, whether we want to believe it or not, whether people want to say it, but they kind of don't, you know what I'm saying? Like what Master P say on the, on the Scarface, what he say, candy paint, what he say, gold teeth, candy paint, we some drug dealers or something like that, I can't remember. It happens though, man. I mean if you see if you see a dude go to Pulaski Academy, most dudes gonna say, "Oh man, you know he from the suburbs, and he might be the realest thug out there. He just go to Pulaski Academy." You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's the rules of averages or the majority.
Yeah, 100%. Yes,
Things
100%.
like that. Groups protect themselves or spreading information. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know about this group, but I heard this and that. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
But then when you find out some of it's true though, like you know they say this group
all
do
of it,
this.
like all of it is based in truth. Like I mean, the stuff like thought lies only spread so far.
Right.
The truth goes further, and it matter of fact,
100%.
So if you have if a group of 10 men wearing white hoods kill 3 people, the people
I'll tell you.
No, the people in the white hoods are killers.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them. But it's only 2 out of 10.
It's 20%. That's 20%, man.
But we're not gonna take chances with the people.
So what about this stereotype? Somebody pull up in a 40 Econo van, no windows, and a sliding door.
Of course they're kidnapping.
But I'm saying it's a stereotype, right?
You're about to get. To me, it's like you're about to get arrested. You're about to get arrested.
But that's a stereotype, right?
You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get arrested.
Oh man.
They don't have the kidnapper vans. Them jump out vans, man.
Boy, for real. 100%. Like if a dude come up in a lime green suit, man, with the cup, most people gonna think he a pimp. He might just be trying to be clean today.
I mean, you're wearing the costume, you're wearing paraphernalia of this, you know what I mean? So everything, like basically everything in life is probably at this age, like is a costume. You're gonna dress up like a businessman. I want to be successful, so I'm gonna dress like a successful person.
Another stereotype. What's that dude that want to run the governor for Florida? What's his name? He want to run for governor, and they found out that he had a Caucasian wife. They stereotype dude. Man. That's messed up, man. That's just growing up. That's a stereotype. We knew living in the inner city, if black girls caught you talking to the other side, you get blacklisted, bro. You can get blacklisted quick.
You do that?
You know what I'm saying?
They still do that.
Is that a wrong stereotype? Is that real? Is that real?
It's still like that now.
It's still like that now? I didn't think it was like. I thought it was just a thing back then. You just kind of had that in the back of your head, but
no, it's like that now.
I mean, it's not like women are getting together in a meeting. It's like Peel is blacklisted. You know what I mean? Like women don't.
I don't know. I seen it happen to some dudes. Though. He mess around, get on that blacklist, man. But dudes who go interracial, man, people they stereotype them, you know what I'm saying? You know, girls, women, they stereotype them like football players and stuff. They Get mad at
I'm in the
them.
thing, man. I will do whatever I choose. If I want
Yeah,
to,
for sure. 100%.
like if I wanted to go another race, you know what I mean? If I want to be an alphabet, I will just be that, whatever
Yeah.
that is, you know what I mean? And I'll stand on whatever,
I think some people are just afraid of competition. They don't realize life
but
as an adult.
everything comes with jokes and criticism.
Oh, 100%.
You know what
Yes.
I mean? I get a girl, her booty too big. It's gonna be somebody gonna say something about that. Her booty too little. She white. She Mexican. She used to be a man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be people gonna say something about whatever you get. So you
But
gotta be.
what if she used to be a man though? I don't know. What if
I
that was
mean, if
true?
I like women who used to be men, I mean, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? But I don't. But if I did, not him.
We coming up on that age though. We coming up on that age. You're gonna see a celebrity with a chain. And you like, what? Ain't nobody gonna say this is gonna be normal. I guess I don't know. It's gonna be pretty crazy though.
I mean, I think pretty much everything is normal. We've seen everything. I can't even really name a thing.
I mean, you haven't have you seen somebody like in Walmart, a dude with a I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it.
But you can't tell. No, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've seen.
I mean, in Southwest, you can tell they're not like LA where they got the money and technology. We talking,
Yeah, I mean,
this the low end. This the low end. You know what I'm
I've seen one just in a normal job, complete surgery.
Oh wow.
And
they showed it to you. They showed it to you.
No.
Complete
surgery. Well, you can see the Yale. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to verify.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's trickling down. It used to be like only a rich people thing.
Yeah.
Those jobs and stuff like that. Only rich people can afford. But guess what? I'm seeing people in the hood with BBL.
Oh, it's getting cheaper. I'm pretty sure it got cheaper now. Stuff gets cheaper as
people
it keep
have
going.
access to money in different ways.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if some people are doing OnlyFans. They some people. I'm gonna do your taxes. They got 1,000 social security numbers. You know what I mean?
Boy.
So it's a hustle for everybody. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, to pick one, The Wood or How to Be a Player.
I didn't really relate to The Woods.
But it was.
We kind of was like The Wood. We kind of was in different little ways.
But I like to be entertained, and I'm Bill Bellamy fan.
Bill Bellamy, that's my dude. Oh man.
He was kind of snaky. He was like wormy. He was a worm.
Oh, 100%, man. He was slick, man.
He was lying. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I like How to Be a Player. It's a funny movie. The Wood was kind of like more. It had funny moments because they you could relate to. He said, kid, but not.
So I heard you let Ricky hit. I know I look better than him.
No, I look better than that.
How to Be a Player was funny. I mean, most dudes that grew up in that age, when you seen that movie, you like, man, I can do that.
Like body count. Like he said, I know you let Ricky hit, but he's still gonna hit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people get older. Well, I don't want nobody that's been with nobody else. That's crazy.
It's kind of like NFL. Like, you sign him to $10 million. Why I can't get $10 million? You know, they be doing that.
I'm trying to get the max too. I know.
Yeah.
Now, How to Be a Player. Like, was it like all in one day? Talking to those many good women all in one day? Like, you know how much energy you got to have to pull that off?
Yeah. And I think how to Be a Player was more so when you're in your early 20s.
Yeah.
And then you hit by 27. And The Wood is like all the way from beginning to
high school,
Yeah, like.
When you first trying to smash,
Yeah.
How to Be a Player. How to Be a Player is just you
It's
just
like
smashing everything.
After you got your heart broke type stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go How to Be a Player. How to Be a Player was funny. The Wood was funny too.
Man.
How to Be a Player though, man, was man. Then how he at the end, they thought they had him. Huh?
The Wood was like a real movie, but How to Be a Player.
When he walked into that party and that dude turned, he said, "You looking at her? Don't you know I cut you?"
Hey, wasn't Bernie Mac in it?
Oh yeah, he was in it. He had the inhaler when he was. Man, what that smell like? Badushi. Well, my hell, you know I can't breathe.
I hate you, young brother.
Oh man. Oh man. That was funny. Let us know in the comments who you picking, the Wood or how to be a player.
Hey, Bill Bellamy kind of dipped out after that too.
Probably kind of lose some momentum, man. So real life thinking, cultural norms, real or exaggerated? When people be talking about cultural norms, like it's
It's
normal
basically
within the
like
culture.
the same thing with stereotype. It's based on a little bit of truth, but the reality of it is exaggerated in your mind. You know what I mean? Like you see one ant in the house. Oh, Mike got ants over his house. You see one ant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be or you see one person in a different community. You see one Mexican with ants. Oh, all Mexicans got ants. It's crazy. Look how crazy that statement sounds.
Yeah,
But is there cultural norms that's true though?
that's a lot. A lot of it's true, especially with the culture. A
Like
lot.
projects. That's a
Yeah.
cultural norm, right? Project living. Is that a
No,
cultural norm?
it depends. It all depends on the area.
I'm talking about generally though. You got 10, the cultural norm is you got 10, 20 families in one unit.
Yeah.
So who knows what can happen day to day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I say when you talk about stuff like culture is culture. You know.
Like when you hear such stuff like Hemlock Court, it's a
Yeah,
culture. Like you automatically think something when you hear Hemlock Court or
yeah,
Or
but it,
Dixie.
like soul food and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Hudson's. You hear Hudson's Fish, you know what I'm saying? That make you think something.
but there are a lot of the culture's missing now. But you
You think
know,
so?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Cause drugs kind of changed it. Loss of commitment, like dudes not want to be fathers no more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And it
Want to have
was
4 or 5 different baby mamas and stuff.
yeah, like um,
That culture changed.
at one point it was a full culture, but now it's like y'all exaggerating because y'all wasn't there. Y'all don't understand the real meaning behind having a culture. Like, yeah, we was stayed in projects, but we was still trying to get up out of here and still trying to make the best for what we got. And then now I think about it. I remember seeing the little post when that woman said, we make stuff look so good that they think we actually like it.
Mm.
Like
So,
boy,
what was the dude who got arrested with his mom? Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
they the culture norm because a lot of people do be saying like Jamaicans and people
Right.
they be
Scammers.
scamming.
Scammers.
They be scamming.
Yeah.
That ain't even funny,
But they be hustlers too. You know what I'm saying? They hustlers, but
yeah.
we'll call it scamming. They be like, shit, they hustlers.
I mean, when you from different sides of town, people say that all the time. Oh man, dude from the north side. You know how they is. You know how he from Southwest. You know how they
You
is.
know how they
You
is,
know what
but it's the
I'm
truth. It's a lot of truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
saying? Yeah, she from Sherwood. Yeah, she'll probably go. She from Sherwood. You know how them
oh, she
suburb
ain't
girls
going.
are.
She ain't
She'll
going.
go.
She
Nah, she
ain't going.
will. It depends on who you are. Yes. Oh
Like,
yeah.
nah.
When
She from
girl
Gravel Ridge. She from Gravel Ridge. Yeah, for sure.
when girls say do size matter, the question door, I told the girl it do
They
matter
be
because
lying.
depending on who you are, you get away with a lot of stuff, man.
They
Depending
be
on
lying.
size. Nah, I seen it. You get away with a lot of stuff.
They be lying.
When size matter, you get away with a lot of stuff, man. A
Man, that's
lot,
out of
boy.
here.
I done seen it with my own 2 eyes. I done seen it, man. I done
Man,
seen it.
no, you already got their mind. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You got nothing to do with that. You
But you ain't
already
gonna get
got
their
their mind.
mind. If you don't have the right size, you're not gonna get their mind.
Man, stop it.
You get more than their mind. You got the right size. You get more than their mind when you got the
That,
size.
know what you
You
think.
go past their mind. You be like Shane Sung on Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. Give me
It,
your soul.
look, it sound good.
I'm telling you from experience. I done seen it, man.
It sound
I
good.
can't tell you how many girls when I was younger I done made them mad and got on their bad side, but they end up coming back. It's like, man. It's kind of like Six Flags. Like, you know what? I had a bad time this time at Six Flags, but I'm gonna go back and give it another shot.
It sound good. But you already manipulate the mind.
Then you think about some restaurants that's in the hood, right? Some McDonald's I ain't going to, like the McDonald's across from the Walmart on Baseline. I don't even go to. I go all the way to the one on God Springs before I go to that one on
Oh
Baseline.
man, you stereotyping them, man.
It's a culture norm. You go to the drive-thru. What you want? What you want?
Yeah,
We ain't
man.
got no ice. We ain't got no ice.
I ain't never got nothing at this one. I ain't never started. Fries cold, man.
I hope what's the name get better. You know, I ain't gonna say their name, but it's a barbecue place over there by church. There used to be this woman in there, man. She had a bad. She'll go off on you in a minute, man. She didn't care not what.
Hey,
Oh man.
I
But
had high hopes for that one.
yeah, I hope. But you know the other one though, the one I
Yeah,
noticed is when
yeah,
you go in. When I went in there, I ordered a sandwich. The dude would come out and see who ordered it. Then when you go back, you
yeah,
get your sandwich. You got a bunch of gristle on your sandwich. You like,
yeah.
man,
Who was that?
I know y'all got more pulled pork back there than that. Come on now, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's why I was mad the other day. I said, man, where my dog at, man? Cause he got these little.
Is this the 33rd? Is this
No,
the
no,
33rd
whoa,
barbecue place?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Man,
No,
y'all
yeah.
going back to 33rd day. Come on now. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I had high hopes for the one in the SWATs. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, it almost had the feeling. I was like, okay, they got the jukebox in here.
They about
Okay,
to open back up. They didn't redid a whole lot. That I mean
yeah.
that almost remodeled it now. Like they didn't redid. They about to open up. I think here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Reopen back
but
up.
if you want the truth, you gotta go to the barrel, man. You gotta go to the barrel.
Man, don't nobody really go over there like that on the bird though.
I'm trying to. Yes, they do.
Man, when
I'm
last time you
telling.
went over there? When last time you went over there?
Last time
Yeah, when last time
when I
you
do
went over there?
yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I do yours, I'm
Cause I know
like,
somebody told me they went to Love's fish over there. Like, man, nobody want that dish fish,
nah,
man.
no, I want that.
Over there catching fish in the covert in the projects, man. Hey, man, I
I
got some
know
fish to
it.
sell you, man.
I know it's been at least about 16 years since I
I
did.
think they used to be the dude that with Peters. He used to run it with his wife, and I guess they
Yeah,
split, and he had to go
nah,
there
yeah,
and
that's
leave
his
her with
wife.
Peters.
Yeah, that's his wife's spot.
Peters?
Nah, the one on Bear, that's his wife's.
You know, the one
She,
on 12th Street. Do it still be jumping? Peters Fish Market on 12th Street? Do it still be jumping?
man, I was done when they gave me some fish out the deep freeze. I was like, nah, I'm good.
See, culture norm, right? They in the hood, they give you hood
Hey,
quality. In the hood, they give you hood quality.
oh, like it. That ain't how it used to be. Though I'm saying, like, no.
Yeah,
That ain't.
that's
But if I
funny.
go if I'm on the north, you know what I'm saying, I'm guaranteed to get some fresh fish cut right in
From
front of me,
from where?
right there.
Talking about Hudson's?
Nah,
Oh, I'm
on
finna
pipe,
say.
on pipe.
Oh boy, no.
What?
Boy, no.
I'm telling you.
That's like getting sushi out of the Kroger's on Baseline. Man,
No,
y'all must
sir.
be crazy.
It ain't to say you don't
I
even
went
cross
there
the
the other
river
day
like
talking about
this.
fresh sushi. Boy, y'all trying to kill
Yeah,
somebody,
you
man. I
don't
wish
cross
I
the river
would.
like this. I'm telling you.
Wish somebody would talk about fresh sushi at Kroger's on
Bro,
Baseline. They go to the one in the Heights. Okay, maybe I entertain it, but I ain't entertaining the one.
hey, I'm,
Oh,
I'm
Mexican
telling
steak.
you.
Mhm.
I'm
What was the other
telling
one?
you.
Chico, was it Hibachi Express or what on Chico? You
See
don't even hear
that?
nobody talking about it no more. It used to
Yeah.
be a hot thing. Oh, Hibachi Express on Chico. Now
Because
everybody got high blood pressure. They got high
now
blood
they
pressure.
they stopped doing what they used to do. You
All
know
the
what I'm saying?
MSG, all the
No,
MSG, all
sir.
the sodium, man.
The real cook left. You know what I'm saying? The real
You
cook
need a
left.
real cook left.
Yeah,
All
because
right. Huh?
oh yeah,
Go ahead.
because with Chico Hibachi, you know they moved after the Rodney Perry, and
Thought they did.
they forced him to change his name.
Wow.
Oh, hit the bell on there because that people didn't
Yeah.
know. They didn't know that.
Culture norm, right? You in different areas. You can't go by certain names in different areas,
Nah,
man.
but it was booming so much though. They got mad and I was like, no, you gotta change the name.
Then another culture norm. If you go to the DMV, have you ever went to the DMV and it wasn't crowded?
Where? In the SWATs?
DMV, anywhere, just anywhere, any one of them. The one
I,
downtown be super packed,
I don't go to now
man.
one of them. I go to the one go to the one. On Rodney Perham or my mill.
That
No
one be
sir.
packed on Ronnie Pearl.
No
They be
sir.
packed too. Man, you crazy.
Ain't never. Every time I done went in there, he ain't never packed.
Man, please.
Never.
Then it's always some woman. What you mean I gotta pay for a driver license? You gotta do this.
Yeah.
Would you pay for this driver license so we can get this stuff done, please? Oh man. All right, y'all. The last one, and we can close on this one. I seen this on sports. Asante Samuel or Deion Sanders on the same level. Asante Samuel said people got it confused to think that he's not just as good as Deion. What y'all think? Do you think they on the same level, or you think Asante just kind of in his ego a little bit? I like both of them. I like Asante Samuel too. He was cold, but I don't know if he was Deion cold, but he was cold though.
Go ahead, John. I know this. This you,
I'm,
John.
I
I'm,
mean,
I'm,
we
I'm
used
gonna let you go, but yeah, okay. Football players, let's just give it to them. They both,
yeah, they both good in their own right. Yes.
I would never call Sensei Samuel really like a shutdown corner to
Yeah,
me.
he's more of a zone gimmick corner
I
kind
mean,
of. Yeah.
he had the skills, he had the stats, the interceptions, and things like that. I never really can think of Asante Samuel doing things in the kickoff game, punt return, kick return. Um, he was fast, but not Deion fast. And if you give him, which I am going to give him, the kind of same level as a football player. But what about the other stuff? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Dion had shoes, opened the
Yeah.
doors for endorsement deals.
Marketing persona, all that.
And that was in the 80s. Played two sports, was good in two sports. And Sante Samuel stops at a very good football career. He haven't made the Hall of Fame yet. He probably is, probably a third or fourth ballot. You know what I mean?
Easily.
It's
So
comfortable at football, but anything else, even after football, Coach Prime. I mean, I think he's more popular now than he was. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And you don't,
And that's
have
him.
that Sante Samuel.
So here's the deal, right? When you get talking about football, you could put Deion on any team and that team defense get better. I'm talking about you could have put Deion on the Buffalo Bills and their defense would have been better. I mean, back then. And they would have been better. Asante Samuel had to be in a certain scheme. Like the Eagles had a good rush. They had a good D-line. And the New England Patriots, of course, the ultimate defensive coordinator you playing for. Deion played for the Falcons. I don't know who else they had on defense. They only had, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And he went to San Francisco. Of course, they had better players, but they didn't win a Super Bowl till he came. Then he went to the Cowboys and they won a Super Bowl right after he won a Super Bowl in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? Man, they both were good though. And I think what he say? Asante Samuel did the T-step when he covered. He did like a T-step, but he played like a different kind of leverage on the receiver than Deion did. But he wasn't on Deion level. When you talking about pure football. Yeah, because Deion could bait the quarterback. And then, a lot of times, they try to compare stats. A lot of people didn't even throw to Deion. Man, don't even throw on his side. Don't even throw it over there. So, of course, his stats going to be probably a little bit lower than Asante because they'll try Asante. It was some years that nobody tried Deion, and it's probably like, nah, I'm not trying it. Because if you throw it over there, it's going to get picked or it's going to get batted down. How many corners can intercept the out route? It ain't too many corners that can intercept the out route. You know what I'm saying? Duke can intercept any route on the tree. Deion could. Shut down the whole side of the field. I think Asante, he played more zone, didn't he? Like cover 3?
Yeah, but
and some man coverage when he played for Belichick, but mostly covering in Eagles is cover 3. Yeah, Eagles was like cover 3, cover 2.
I know Deion get a lot of hype or whatever, but when everybody talking about the best or their Mount Rushmore, they say Deion Sanders.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't say Asante Samuel. Maybe he wasn't on as popular team. You know what I mean, but they won. What the Patriots won 7 Super Bowls.
I would say if you did like Asante Samuels and Chris McAllister, they more kind of on the same. Consistent, good and consistent, but they just wasn't on that top tier. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like
But Dion, man, you can't. It ain't even no comparison. Though. It's just,
Asante, he was he was good. He was good. Don't
yeah,
get
he
it
was
confused.
good, but he
He
wasn't
was
great.
good, but
He
he
was
wasn't.
good.
But when you talk about Dion,
Yeah,
bro, you tripping.
yeah.
You are
I mean,
completely
I
tripping.
get it as a
But
man. You don't want to say somebody else better. That's what we deal with. That may be a cultural thing. As a man, you can't say another man better than you or something.
shit,
But I'm telling you, that's what he's saying. He's saying that
yeah,
if you look at his stats, you can't say Dion better than me. That's what Asante Samuel's saying. You know what
But
I'm saying?
look at the other stuff. How many punt returns? How many kick returns?
Sure.
yeah.
You know what
Nowhere
I mean?
Yeah.
near.
Playing offense, playing baseball. This
Yeah.
man did a lot more stuff for
Yeah.
his team
100%.
and for himself. Dion did a
He
lot of stuff for
he
him.
played both sides of the ball. He played cornerback and receiver
Yeah,
at
He
one
just did a
point.
lot more stuff for himself, and he put himself in a better position in life. Just even outside of football, if you want to go corner to corner, they probably close. We're gonna say it's
yeah.
99.
Man, I don't think he in the top
Yeah.
five. Is he in the
Hey,
top five corners? Would you put Asante Samuel in top five
yes.
corners?
I wouldn't put him on my Mount Rushmore.
No, not top
But
five. Absolutely not.
and look, and that's where he failed to
'Cause
realize.
I got Dion, Reeves, Champ, and Charles,
That's
Yeah,
solid. That's
yeah.
and then
solid.
Woodson. When he played
Yeah.
for, you know,
And Mel Blunt, he was cold too.
I mean, but
Like
Was
nobody.
what's the name of corner before he turned to safety? Ronnie Lott. Was he a corner before he turned to safety?
Not sure.
I think he was. Yeah, he was knocking
But I
dudes out
mean,
too.
it's like, who would you take out of their top five to put a Asante Samuel in there?
Nobody.
goddamn right.
Nobody.
Like son, you wasn't even the best in your era. You wasn't even the
Then if
best in your era.
you take Dion out of that top five and put somebody else in there, you can always like, well, I put Dion over him. I put Dion over him. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, he
I,
was a great player. He was a great
Man,
man.
I wish I could get Keith Jackson Sr. on here. Man, I remember he was telling us about it at the time when he played when he was playing tight end. He said, "Man, I hated when he was on my side because they wouldn't throw it. He wasn't gonna throw it to me, man." And he said he'd be out there playing. He hear Dion, "Come on, Jack, come on out here, Jack." He's like, "Man, go on that side, man. Don't come on my side."
Mhm.
Oh man, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Dion was different, man. He always and he still got one of the top selling songs ever.
must be the money,
I
man.
play
It
that
was,
weekly.
Yeah.
it was because it was true.
Then he
We
had
got
another song, MC Hammer, "Straight to My Feet." Man, that song was cold, man.
we got. Dion had one of the best celebration dances. He just did more for the sport of football, except besides playing cornerback.
Yeah, 100%. He did. But yeah, man, we're going to close on that, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what would you like to hear us talk about. Whether we talking about local topics. I know we was talking about last time. They said that guy in West Memphis, man, bad choice, bad decision, however you want to put that. But running from the cops. Did somebody else run from the cops recently and got killed too?
Yes, about three in this week, 3 or
Yeah,
4 this
but
week.
yeah, like so.
Yeah.
And people are saying like, well, they run from the police. They deserve the consequences they get. But is that a death sentence? You decide to make a foolish mistake and you die.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you decide to make a foolish mistake. You got to rewind. You decide to make a foolish mistake.
No,
So
no,
when
no.
it's like a decision tree. You make
You
a
they
foolish
deserve to
mistake
die.
and it
And
splits
you
off.
didn't deserve to die.
You don't deserve to die,
You
but
didn't
when you
deserve
make
to
that
die.
choice, you
But
don't deserve to die, but when you make that choice, you rolling the dice,
Yeah.
right?
but
You roll the dice, you got to accept how they fall, right?
but they're killing people, and we're giving them free
Yeah.
reign to do that.
I'm not saying you get free reign. I'm saying when you make a
No,
bad
they
choice.
are. I mean, they have a law. There's something they can do the pit maneuver with
But
somebody.
if you know that, if you know they can do the pit remover, should that be factored into your decision when you run, right or wrong?
What happened to the spikes?
No, but you can't. You got to be in front of right or
Yeah, you
wrong.
got to be in front of. Yeah.
People make
No, I'm talking about because you.
people make dumb decisions all the time,
Yeah, and people get killed by making dumb decisions. Even in the
and
project, you
they're
make a dumb
killing these
decision.
people. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
a 17-year-old kid runs from the police. You know what I mean? these people are not like super criminals. They don't have like some what the people had the guns are. They're not human traffickers. They're chasing somebody for an ounce of weed. You kill somebody
So
for
what's
that.
your solution? What's your
Like
solution?
like
A lot
I,
of states have no chase laws.
yeah.
They don't.
Yeah,
I mean, like, see, this cowboy stuff is crazy.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Y'all like, ooh, I get to do this. You know what I mean?
But
They
it's
get
them
to break
taking off crazy.
all
If them running from the police crazy too, though. Just say I'm finna
yeah,
take off.
but all of it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
all
saying. Two
crazy.
crazies don't
Okay,
make a.
no,
It's
no.
not
Okay,
gonna.
if you're who's in charge in your house, you or your children,
Mm.
Yeah, I am right.
you're not going to match the interview of the child because you're more mature, right? You're the authority figure.
Right.
Well, they're saying, well, if they do this to us, I'm gonna do it to them. That's what the police are saying.
And
They
so
ain't
now,
clever.
knowing that, when you know that, should you factor that into your decision? That's what I'm saying.
They gonna do it.
You are the person that
Yeah,
is in a position of authority.
No, I'm
They're not,
saying if I'm pulled over by the cops, I know if I run, they could do a
listen,
pit maneuver. I could lose my life. If I
li-
take out,
these people
listen.
are not thinking. These
It's
people are not
yeah.
thinking straight. We don't know. We can't speak to their
It's
mental sanity, their mental state. But we know the police are clean, sober, and they're in a position of authority.
what I'm
yeah.
saying is
And
when
they're
you make
killing
that
people.
choice, and get on the playing field, on that playing field, anything goes on the field. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying how reality is
I
reality.
agree it is
Like,
wrong to kill somebody for a traffic stop.
yeah.
I am
And
too, but did you put yourself in that position? That's all I'm saying. The people, did they put themselves in that position?
of course they did, but once you take off,
Okay, so no, okay.
it's once you try to
No.
do
This
a
is what
pick. Hold on,
this is what I want you to kind of see, right? If I steal a honey bun,
Right.
should you kill me?
No, but it could happen because you
Okay,
put yourself in
that's what
harm's
they're
way.
saying.
no.
No matter the offense, no
Mm.
matter what you do, if you do this, I can kill you and I will.
See,
Yeah.
you're looking at it as I can kill you, but they're looking at I'm doing a pit maneuver.
No,
But you could possibly die
a
from a
pit
pit
maneuver.
maneuver.
A pit maneuver
No,
is
but you can
someone.
kill
Hold on,
other people
Judge.
too.
Hold on, Judge. A pit maneuver is somebody going 100 miles per hour is crazy. I don't
Yes.
care how they try to put it
But
on.
somebody going 100 miles per hour is crazy too, right?
Yeah,
Two crazy is not
yes,
gonna
it is.
we're not gonna be right.
But I listen. I'm looking at it from both sides
Right.
too now,
Yeah.
because yes, you can do a pit maneuver, and yes, they might end up hitting somebody else and killing them in a car crash.
Yep.
And I think the police should be liable for the other people they killed that's just driving.
Cause you gotta know when to use your judgment, right?
Right. Both sides. It's a two-sided coin,
But
you
a
know what I'm
hundred
saying?
mile per hour trying to do a pit maneuver is crazy.
And just driving 100 miles per hour with ducking the dots on the freeway is crazy
It's
too. You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, listen.
It ain't my
Who
life. It
get
ain't worth my life.
what?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It ain't worth my life. I'm not doing it.
No, yeah, me personally, yeah, it's definitely not worth my life. But we can't just speak for us when we're policing the whole
I'm not
society.
speaking for the person. I'm saying the decision. When you
Okay,
make that
listen.
decision, you're playing with your life. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
You
You
playing with
already
your
got their
life.
tags. You already got their tags. You already got this. Let them
Exactly.
go. Let them
Right.
go.
In
But what I'm
Dubai,
saying,
We'll
in
catch them
Dubai,
on
they
the
don't do any of that.
right.
They got cameras.
But
We
what I'm
gonna
saying is,
we gonna
when
get
you make choices with other humans involved, you cannot dictate what the other human would do.
no, but it's just
You
okay.
can't.
We're not slow. We're
Right.
not dumb. We have all this technology, and we're somebody's speeding, and we're gonna judge, jury, and executioner. That's not smart. And when you say making a decision, we know that the police officer is sober. We know that the police officer.
This is what I'm saying, right?
No. We know he's of sound mind,
Right.
body, and judgment because
What I'm
he's
saying is this.
working.
Troy
This
Aikman.
person, we don't know.
Troy Aikman, quarterback. If I run to the sideline and get there, I can get the first down. What's the risk involved? LeVar Arrington is gonna meet me. He gonna stop me before I get there. LeVar Arrington is sober. but you taking the risk instead of staying in the pocket, taking the sack instead of staying in the pocket.
Those
What?
people are
What happened when he did that? What happened when Crosby did that? He got knocked out. That was the last play of his career.
they're not on the same playing field, right?
You said what?
They're not on the same playing field. Now,
What I'm saying is you don't know what's gonna happen when you make that choice. You don't know what's
we're
gonna
not.
happen. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm
They
saying is
they tired of getting lost. They tired of getting beat. That's all this is.
exactly.
No.
That's all
No,
it
no, no.
is.
Another thing too, like you got to risk that. Like if as a black man, I
Yeah.
can pull over and I can still die.
Yes.
Yes.
Sitting in the
So,
parking lot.
you know what I should have did? I shouldn't have left the house while black. That's what I should have did. And when I do, every time I leave with my son in the car,
There you go,
I'm
picking the
assuming
extreme.
the risk that I will die. in the
Y'all
traffic
picking the
stop.
extreme.
You
I'm talking
got
about
to
making good
No,
no,
choices.
you got to pick the
It's,
string
it's,
because you gonna
it's
think the
all
extreme
extreme
too.
because people are dying.
You have to pick the extreme because
So you saying you got to pick going on the freeway going 100 miles per hour?
no,
Risk,
it's a
pit
little bit
move.
different. You know what
But
I'm
it's a
saying?
traffic stop. You know what I mean?
It's a little bit different, but the risk
No,
involved
no,
could
no, no.
cost you your life.
Well, okay, this happened to me. This happened to me.
Right.
I'm not scary because I'm crazy. So
Right.
I was pulled over by a state trooper. He told me to reach. He told me to get my registration. I got it. He pulled a gun on me. I could have just drove off because I was scared. Because I'm not used to having guns pointed
But
at
why
me.
didn't you? Why didn't you drive off?
Because I'm not scared.
No. Why didn't you drive off?
No, I'm not scared to have a gun pointed in my face.
But
Because I'm
that's the
afraid
thing.
something's
You're
wrong
not
with me.
scared. What I'm saying, you made a sound decision not to drive
Because
off.
something is wrong with me. You know what I mean?
No, that's
I don't
totally
know.
valid
Something
though.
is wrong with me. I don't reason situations correctly.
Why?
So-
Because you still here. I mean, you didn't die. You didn't shoot you.
Wow.
I could have
He
been
didn't do a
shot.
pit maneuver.
He
He didn't do a
could
pit
have.
maneuver.
He would
I could have
have.
died. I could have
Right.
died.
Right. But the chances.
Just reaching for
But
his
the
stuff.
chances of me dying while black, reaching for something in my car, are extremely high.
So what's the chance you dying while black versus a dying in the pit removal, percentage wise? What do you think?
I think it's drive one black is a little bit more.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
But my thing,
Yeah.
my whole thing is, we're pulling somebody over that is extremely, they're not in their right frame of mind. Whether there's fear, whether there's drugs, or whether they're a kid. But we know the police officer is sober, and he's making a decision like this. I think that's just wrong.
It's a two-sided coin, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I agree with that, but I think the punishment is too severe for the small minor offenses
That
that the people are doing, and they could kill. The police are putting innocent drivers at risk, and then they're blaming it on a criminal. A criminal doesn't have morals, but the police are supposed to have moral standards. They're supposed to be good.
so the
They're putting-
person didn't put themselves at risk by going 100 miles per hour.
No. Let's not focus on the criminal.
I'm saying both sides of the coin. They're both putting themselves at risk.
No, you're putting people at equal responsibility.
But he can't do the pit maneuver if you're not going 100 miles per hour running from it, right?
Is only responsible for himself. The police officer is responsible for the safety and well-being of those around him.
Everybody.
But if you're evading the police officer, you're disregarding the traffic. You know they weaving through traffic.
You know what?
But you're not listening. The criminal is responsible for himself. The police is responsible for the safety of everyone around him. And
But see, what your determination of what safety is, with him trying to uphold safety, your determination, is it what the law is, or is it just what you thinking it should be?
No, do people get hurt? No, it's results. Do innocent people get hurt that's not involved in the crime?
Oh, we talked about that
The
too.
answer is yes.
The dude that was in the truck, right? Should they have put their seatbelt on when he started running from the police? Should they have put their seatbelt on?
You're supposed to have a seatbelt on anyway.
No, I'm asking Judge.
You're supposed to have your seatbelt on anyway. But
Yeah, but even if they didn't, when he said, I'm not finna stop, whatever he did, he sped up. Should
And
they have
they-
put their seatbelt on?
They should have been taking them off trying to get out of the car.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, let
Yeah.
me out, dog. Let me out, dog. Let me
Just
out,
let me
dog.
out though.
they were basically, helpless
Yeah.
pawns in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they would have had their seatbelts on, they probably wouldn't have got ejected. That's what I'm saying.
But
Right?
even like when people can always say what they would or
Shoulda,
wouldn't
coulda, woulda.
do until
Right.
it start happening.
Right.
You
That's
know,
true.
because you be like, damn man, you ain't gonna stop. Like, say for instance, when I was younger, someone about to take them folks on a high speed chase.
Boy.
I'm
Yeah.
innocent. I ain't did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think for one second you think I was like, you know what? Let me put on my
So
seatbelt.
let me ask you this. In that situation, would a stereotype have saved you a lot of time? If
What?
you'd have said, I'm not riding with this dude. I don't know what he got going on. He don't even own a car. He don't even own a car. I'm not going to get in the car with this dude.
Listen, but you know,
So it's his fault.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm
it's
saying
my
you can't
fault.
avoid sometimes. Can stereotype help you
Like
avoid
some
Guess
shit
what?
just
situations?
happened. Like you,
Yeah, I know that. I understand it.
But you can
Like-
avoid a lot of stuff by not leaving the house.
You can. I'm a witness to that. You can, yeah.
You know,
But-
like
but stuff had happened while you at home.
Like so if the driver of a car runs from the police, that gives the police the right to kill everyone in the car. And then your answer to that, they shouldn't have got in the car with them. Tough.
Choices.
Wow.
And that's
Thinking game. That's what we call the thinking game.
That's
Choices.
some ignorant stuff. That's some BS right there.
Yeah.
How
How many people we know that was with somebody that was about that and they got killed just because they was with them?
It ain't got to be about that.
That's just a split second decision that person made for whatever reason.
What Scarface say? It take a minute to pray and a second to die. Do I need to say anything else?
I mean, I think that it's Wild West cowboy stuff.
That's just like dudes we know that rob bank. Just like dudes we know that rob bank. They come say, hey man, you want to rob a bank with us? Why would that be a rational decision to go with and rob a bank? It's not rational at all.
These police officers are playing games. They think
but I think when you run, when you run, you put the quarter in the machine to play the game, though. That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think somebody deserves to
Nobody
die.
deserves it, but I'm saying when you make a tough choice.
But that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
But it all starts from a choice, right or wrong.
It's just, like, why aren't they so hard on these sex
No,
traffickers?
I'm not. What I'm saying is,
You know what I mean? Like they killing. They ain't caught a kidnapper in a million years, but they're killing people for speed every week.
but the question is too, why would you make the choice to run from a police officer when he pulled you over?
It's not. I'm just riding. Hey man, I'm just riding in the car.
Okay, all right.
So you're victim blaming.
I'm not blaming. I'm looking at the choice. No, I'm not. No, that's your opinion.
Everybody in the car deserves to die because one person.
There's one thing we was taught in school. One thing we was taught in school: choices and consequences. We taught that, right?
Yeah. So
every choice has a consequence.
You're saying they're responsible for their choice to get in the car with a family member, and that family member does something. One person does something dumb, and 3 people die for one person, and you thought these people deserve to die.
What I'm saying is that dude in that truck. That dude in that truck got people in the truck with him. He had no business doing that. Running from the cops with other people in the car with you.
But you think those other people deserve to die?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said they died because he made a bad decision. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not justifying people. I'm saying he made a bad decision with other humans involved. If you know the police gonna do that, why would you do that? That's what I'm saying. It ain't like they just started doing the pit maneuver yesterday. They've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. And if you know they've been doing it,
we got all this technology. We're supposed to be growing as a society.
That's just like I'm saying. What I'm saying with Patrol Aikman. You know, if you're a quarterback, if you go outside the pocket, a linebacker can catch you slipping.
There's only one person's life. There's only 4 accidents' life.
But that's what I'm saying. The dude that was in the truck. If you got other people involved.
So
You're putting them at risk by your
Guess
choice.
what? No. Take the focus off of him. What about the other people? What do those other people do in that car to deserve what they get? What the police gave them?
They didn't do. That's what I'm saying. They didn't do it. He messed them up by the choice that he made. That's what I'm saying.
And
He
then
has to be. So he don't have no accountability. He don't have no accountability at all to do the drove the truck.
He
he
do.
has accountability for himself, and he did something, but he did one thing. But you're saying just because he did that gave them the legal right to kill kill those people.
According to law, he's not to kill them, but do the pit maneuver, and they died as a result of it.
And then guess what? Is that right or wrong?
What's
You
that?
say it's right because he chose to run from the
I didn't
police.
say it's right. I'll tell you what the law is.
It's always but.
I'm telling you what the law is.
It's
See,
always a
we
but,
looking at
but
it
you don't
for
say it.
we looking at it for how we looking at it, but when you go in the courtroom, they know what they know what their legal rights are.
What
You
you
know
say?
what your legal rights are.
What's
What'd
right
you
or
say?
wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Killing people for minor traffic or violations. Like, that's
Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. That's what I'm saying.
I get, like this killing somebody for stealing a honey bun. You shouldn't
And
have
they
been
do
stealing,
that. They
but
do that in the Middle East. They'll cut your arm off, right? If you steal a honey bun with your right hand, they'll cut your right hand off.
They don't kill you.
It can't kill you though. Getting your arm cut off can't kill you. Gangrene.
But you got to think about the mental state of anybody who thinks it is a good idea to run from this police at this day and time. So you got to immediately assume this person's mental capacity ain't good. Their reasoning and their decision.
But what I'm saying is you don't know the capacity of the police officer that's pulling you over either.
We should.
That's what I'm saying.
Should know the capacity.
But you don't, because they're human just like you are. They're human just like you are. They're not robots. They're not RoboCop where they're programmed. They're human too.
You shouldn't be on the job if you shouldn't be on the job if you.
They should be sober and not cowboys trying to have fun playing bumper cars on the expressway.
It can go both ways. They shouldn't be doing it, and they shouldn't be running from the police knowing that they can pit maneuver you.
But no, like you said, like you're putting these people that are impaired. Sometimes some people are scared of the police because video after video of being shot.
But does that give you an excuse to break the law because you impaired though?
Hold on.
No. If you're mentally incapable of making
because the cop don't know that if he pull you over, he don't know that you're mentally impaired.
Exactly.
But you taking off going 100 miles per hour though.
What,
and you don't know what's on that cop mind when he pulling you over.
Damn, he had a rough day. He probably should
took
took out work.
You know what I mean?
So, but what I'm saying, you never know. That's just like in the hood. Just like in the hood, you never know. You go talking crazy to somebody, you don't know what that person on. You don't know.
It's other civilized ways to do things.
It should be, but that's not how the world works. We both know that, right?
A lot of other states.
There's nothing that's definite. When you make a decision, it's always a two-part. It's not just one thing that's definite, right? That's part of decision making.
True.
It could be 2 or 3 different things that can happen when you make a decision.
Making rational decisions because their mental state.
And if you don't make rational decisions, you're taking the risk.
No, you just said they deserve to die because
I didn't say that. I said you got to take the risk of what come with it. That's what you said.
No, it's really like I promise you, it's really like they tired of watching Little Rock Hood News and seeing people get away. That's all it is.
I can see that.
I promise you, that's all it is. Like these boys got. First of all, they got bigger guns than you, so you're already scared. 2, they got cars that go way faster than y'all.
Boy, scat packing that thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And it's the simple fact that you just can't take a L. It's
on both sides. On both sides. It's both sides.
No, it's only one side.
Yes, it's 2 sides.
Police shouldn't be taking this stuff.
Offense, defense. Offense, defense.
It's not a game, but they're playing a game.
But when you run from the police, like you playing a game. Like you can't catch me. That's what you're saying.
They're cops. This is their job.
Okay.
And they run around having fun in bumper cars.
It's
But you
simple.
gave, but you gave them the opportunity because you ran though, right?
You that
You
that
justify.
person
You
You
gave it.
can't,
justify.
you can't play
You
bumper cars
justify.
if a person not running from you.
That's
I'm not
overkill.
justifying it. I'm just talking about the
You are.
reality.
You saying they
No, it's
opened up.
reality.
No, you
Sometimes
saying they
reality
opened
is
the
not
door.
justifiable. It's
No,
reality.
we're just saying if it's what is wrong for them to do that. If somebody's just, we don't know what they're. It's crazy. We have different ways of catching people. We have too much technology to be doing a caveman shit like this.
Uh,
But they
so
gonna do it. But they gonna
so
do it though.
so
They
is
gonna do it. They
hold
gonna
on.
do it. They
So
are.
Yeah. So
is
if you know they're capable of doing this, why challenge it? That's what I'm saying.
so
Why try them? That's
so
all
is
I'm
it
saying.
so is it justifiable if they hit the lights? Well, we was taught to go to a well lit area.
Ooh, what about that?
So like
But you don't got to go to a well in hell. We're doing 100 miles per hour, though, do you?
no,
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 he's not
see.
talking about that case.
There
Why
you
would you
go.
always go to 100 miles per hour?
No, listen to what I'm saying. When you running
They're
from the
hitting somebody
police,
going
listen
35.
to what I'm saying. When you're on the scat pack, he's not going to where he's just taking off. He just go
No,
slow down the
I
street.
ain't talking
You
about
hitting somebody
cause
too
hold
hard.
on, cause
I've done it. I've
Hitting-
done that before.
listen,
I've been
listen,
pulled over and I will ease up to a well lit area and then go.
no, like certain like that they did a pit maneuver a few years ago. A pregnant woman ain't did nothing. She was like, okay, let me go to a well lit area just
Close
off
to move
GP.
out.
And what did they do? You ain't heard nothing else about it, right? You ain't heard nothing else about it. Cause what? You're in the wrong. Just cause you like, oh yeah, they about to take out running. And she wasn't even going 70, 80, 90 mile per hour. She was
30
going
And
miles per
75.
hour. People.
and like we said too, case by case basis, right?
Mm.
But you always go to the case where
No,
somebody's doing 100 miles per
I was
hour.
just talking about the
You
truck.
got
Was he
100
going
miles
at?
per hour
Was he
west
going that fast in the truck?
What truck?
side.
With the two women
Yeah,
lost, one lost their arm and one lost their life.
yeah, the people who died, whatever you are,
How fast was he going?
but they're doing pit maneuvers when you just because you went a little bit further, you got a cop with an attitude when they
I'm
get
not saying. I'm
guns at you,
saying what
when
I'm
they pit
saying is.
maneuver a pregnant woman going 30 because she wanted to go a mile up
But
the
see,
road.
that's the what you was talking about, the white hoods, and then only one person do something. That's the 10%. But what about the 90%? That's what I'm saying.
And guess what? So some of the people are getting hurt because they're scared of black people with tint in their cars. They got to come out with a gun every time they pull you. I got expired tags. Why are you pulling the gun on me?
Yeah. I I had two officers pull me over and they ain't even left the parking lot. Ain't even left the parking lot. It
Man,
was a
I was going down what street was that? Main Street, bro. Went down from Roosevelt to Main Street. Man, I knew I wasn't speeding. I was actually coasting. Pulled me over, had the gun on me and everything. Pulled my gun out, took the bullet out. He said, "Oh man, good thing you got it loaded, man. I like it. What kind of gun is this?"
you see?
Wasn't even
Oh,
speeding. Wife was like, "Man, you wasn't even speeding. You was just coasting." But
they fact checking you
take the
already.
loss. I take the
They
loss and keep moving.
they
Live to
knew
see another
they
day.
knew you had that
Live to
illegal
see
carry.
another day. Live to see another day. You're right.
But
I'm
I
wrong.
don't think. But guess what? Some people don't want to bow down and submit to that. You know what I mean? Some
And
people
you
think
take a risk.
pride.
You gotta understand they come with a risk,
Yeah,
right?
no. Some people think their pride and their dignity is worth dying for, and
Okay.
and
Okay.
they do. You know what I mean? I don't think it's right or wrong, but
No, I'm just saying, but take the risk. Can you take the risk to come with it? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you gotta die for something.
Right. Like
Okay.
that's only thing we saying. Like Mike, I agree with you. What you're saying,
It sound like y'all not. It
but
sound like y'all
no,
said.
no, I
Yeah.
agree to a certain extent because
I agree with y'all that it's wrong, but I'm saying when you make choices with other humans involved, you don't know what the other human to do. Sometimes people make choices thinking this human's gonna do A, but then they go do B.
yeah, but
That's
in the
what I'm
way
saying.
I'm
You
telling
don't
you,
know. You know what I'm
the
saying?
way the
But
way it's come, the way it's coming off is like no, you like you have a choice. Now sometimes even if it, you can be with your cousin now, and they'll do something. You be like, man, damn, I
But
wasn't
what
even
I'm saying is,
expecting
if
it.
you know your cousin's reputation and you know they're
No,
about their life,
it's sometimes the people keep that stuff up under
nah, you
wraps.
know, you that deserve it.
Nah,
You know,
nah, I'm
you
telling
know,
you. Like
man,
some,
you
you be
know,
like, oh yeah, they can go to the
nah,
store. They can go to the
nah.
store.
You get in the car that you see, he don't even got a key. He just doing it with a screwdriver.
Yeah, you always talk about the worst. That's always
He got a bandana. He got a bandana wrapped around the steering column. Nah, dog. I'll
But
catch
if
y'all
we
later.
take, I'm talking about if we take the criminals out of this, what about these other innocent people that's driving on the highway?
You're not a criminal until you break the law, though, right?
No, 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 no. I'm not
What?
talking like the criminal drives off. He's trying to run away.
Was he a criminal in the truck? Was he a criminal?
You become a criminal when you break the law. So you
Yeah,
immediately a
no,
criminal.
he was the dude that
Bill
that
said he
dude.
was.
That dude that ran. Yeah,
Like it was
but
a woman. It was a woman they were chasing after. She crossed the Memphis line. They
I
was trying to.
saw her.
They couldn't get to her, but she was across the Memphis line. She could have killed herself doing that without the pit maneuver. That's the
Yeah,
risk she took. That's what I'm saying. The risk you
but
take when you make a choice.
I think she made the right decision because she could have probably got killed
Yeah,
if she
she
was
could have got
stopped.
fired. But I'm saying, what if she would have got killed without the pit maneuver? Would y'all still blame the police?
No.
no,
I think they would. They would have said something because the police would have
no,
never chased her. She wouldn't have been in high duress like that, and she wouldn't have got killed. You know, what I'm saying? They always close. Get out of here, man.
that's lawyer talk. That sounds like
Yeah,
some
but
lawyer
I'm like,
talk.
hold
Yeah.
on. But I'm saying, like, what about the innocent people? Like the criminal is driving away, they're fleeing. So you're gonna put somebody, these like thousands of people, like,
In their interpretation, they're saying that they're putting people in harm by evading the police and weaving through traffic.
Oh, it's
okay,
like
yes,
it's
they are. So we're gonna add to that, trying to cause a
Because they got to uphold the law, right?
trying
Serve
to
and protect.
control the
They got to
crash.
uphold the law, serve and protect,
no,
right?
they ain't serving protecting nothing.
That's
All
what
right,
how you
so they
looking at.
people
That's how
moving this.
you looking at it. We're
Nothing.
not trained police officers. We're not trained police officers or state
Ooh.
troopers.
Listen, they pit maneuver somebody. They go into oncoming traffic and hit 3 other cars and kill 3 other people. The police are responsible for that.
Man, you wanna play
Yeah.
games like you said. What you
Hey,
say, Jay?
Oh no, 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 no.
You
That's
want to
the
play
criminal.
stupid games? You get stupid prizes, right?
That's what. But who?
because I don't even want
The
to get
criminal
started on
is
it because it's gonna
the
take it to a
criminal is
whole nother
playing the
level.
game. But why the other people, innocent people, in
You
oncoming?
cannot dictate how the other people playing the game. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand what you're saying,
What
but you
about the
can't
other
say.
people?
You said what?
The other people, the innocent people, the
Unfortunate
civilians,
things. Unfortunate
they
things
deserve
happen
to
to
die.
innocent people. No,
They deserve to die
no,
because the
no.
police pitted somebody,
They
a
they
criminal.
don't they don't deserve to die, but they was put in harm's way by 2 bad decisions. How about that?
If we eliminated and put public safety first, things like this wouldn't happen.
They wouldn't if you had public safety first. You wouldn't even evade the police officer. You just go through the process and get it done. It has to be both sides,
It is
public
so
safety on
bad.
both
It is
sides.
so bad. I think ego has a lot to do with it.
On both sides. On
Man,
both sides. Both
No,
sides of the
man,
fence.
this criminal got
Yes.
away. Now I understand if they had a child in the car, they was trying to kidnap somebody, life or death situation. But you're so, I can't let this dude get away.
I
Everything's
can't.
dependent on it. You only
I
get
can't.
one shot. You know what
I
I mean?
don't hey,
You
I don't
need
know
to
what the
bring
other
8
person
miles
think.
in his
You
head.
don't know what another person's thinking. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know. You just don't.
But
It's just
also,
like it's not right to take a dude manhood, but then guess what? In the penitentiary, they would do it. It's not right, but they'll do it. You put yourself in harm's way, they'll do it.
So
so
no,
what?
so you telling me if you do anything to get in
Justifiable harm.
prison, you
It's just
deserve to be sexually
No,
assaulted
no,
because
you
you
don't.
want a hot
But
chick?
you can put yourself at
hold,
risk.
hold on. So
How does it make sense?
hold on. So it's justifiable homicide, right?
You said what?
It's justifiable homicide, right?
What's that?
That's
No, I
like
think that state trooper will have to live with that too. He got
no.
to
I'm
live
just
with that
saying it's
too.
justifiable.
No, but he
It's
likes it.
justifiable.
Like nobody's sad because they kill a deer. They hang that deer's head on the wall. That's a badge of honor. So
That's
he's
just
proud of
your
it.
interpretation of how you're looking at it. What I'm saying is 2 wrongs don't make a right. And when you're making decisions with other humans, you don't know what
Yeah.
the other human gonna do or what they're thinking. You just don't. You just don't. It's just like if we going to, it's just like if me, you, and Pierre go in the men's bathroom, who's to say all three of us gonna go use the bathroom in the urinal? We don't know that. Somebody might go in the stall, somebody might go in the urinal, or two of us might go to the urinal. You don't know.
But we out taking a piss though. Yeah, shit.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't know how it's gonna happen.
But I think that's the flawed way of your thinking. You make
Okay.
one decision, you are entitled to everything that bad that comes with it.
No, you don't know what's coming. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like playing
No, but
roulette. It's like throwing a ball on a roulette table. You don't know where it's gonna land.
But
That's what I'm saying.
you think you deserve, like, when it land on
I'm not saying you deserve
think
anything.
everything that goes with it.
That's an entitled mindset. That's an entitled. I'm saying
you just use hey, this person
it's taking a risk. It's taking a risk. It's called roulette. You taking a risk. When the thing is spinning, you got a choice. Do I want to throw the ball on here or do I not do that? If I do that, I take the gamble. I got to take what come with it, right or wrong.
this person writes a hot check.
So yeah, I'm glad you said that. Did they make the choice to write the hot check?
Yeah, they made they thought they could write this for their mortgage just a little bit. The money,
But you still know the risk involved. Do you not know the risk involved?
No. So the risk is they could go to jail, but they end up going to jail. They get you think everything that happens to them in this prison is their fault because they wrote a hot check.
Oh, you remember we talked about this? It was a case where a guy went to jail unfairly, or he was not guilty, and he ended up murdering somebody in jail defending himself. And because they found out that he wasn't guilty, they said if he was found not guilty, he would never went to jail. He would never murdered the person in jail. Am I saying? Did that sound about right?
That sound right, yeah.
Okay.
But he still
They go that butt. See, get your testifying butt in the trunk, man.
Did they let him go?
Yeah, they did. They let him go. They let him go.
I don't think they did.
They did. They let him go.
Mike, he used his butt, but he don't say it. It makes it like when you make your argument, it's once you say but, you're like, oh no, everything you said is dismissed. No, but when people do stuff, yes, they made a bad decision. And the people that's just like, damn, I was just right. So now, damn, now I gotta deserve that.
He basically saying they deserve that because they got a car.
That's what y'all saying. What I'm saying is your bad decision can have a result effect on other people. That's what I'm saying. That's just common sense. That's just common sense, right?
No, I know what you're saying. But you ain't gonna say but though, but I get what you're saying though.
Okay. That's all I'm saying.
All right, good discussion. Peace.
I know, right?
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, scrubs. And we're not arguing. We're just.
Oh man, we do this all day. This what makes you greater, man. Sharpen that blade. But all right, guys, we signing out. Thanks for watching.
There can be only one.